today's video, we're going to be covering how to get flawless proportions in your oil paintings using the grid method. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Leanne Issa and I am a graphite artist and an oil painter of over 20 years now. Now I've been using the grid method ever since I started on my art journey, and although I've tried many different methods for proportions over the years, the grid method is the one that I always come back to, and it's a method that I absolutely swear by, not just in my pencil drawings but also in my oil paintings. Now if your style of art is more loose and more expressive, then this form of drawing out your piece probably isn't quite for you. But if you're into photorealism and you want really accurate proportions, then this is the method that I would encourage you to use. There are several benefits to using a grid within your drawings. First and foremost is it helps you make sure that you get your proportions absolutely spot on. By drawing a grid onto your reference photo and then on your drawing surface, it means that you can focus on the reference in small sections at a time, square by square, making sure that what you put on your drawing surface is exactly what you're seeing in that reference photo. Secondly, it can help you improve your observational skills. By copying every single square section by section, you begin to study it a lot closer than you otherwise would, and you'll start noticing details that you otherwise might have missed. And finally, using the grid method, it can help you develop your art skills more quickly. By having that framework to work within, it's going to help you to create more photorealistic and more proportionate drawings within a quicker time frame. So if you are looking for more realistic drawings and better proportions in whatever you're drawing, whether it's pencil drawings or whether it's oil paintings, then the grid method is definitely one that you should try at least once. Okay, so let's go. So today, to make life easy, I'm going to be working from a square reference onto a square canvas. This is the reference I'll be working from. I have always loved painting women at pianos. They're such evocative scenes in a way that just emits grace, elegance, tranquility, culture. It's definitely a firm favourite for me. So first I need to determine the size of my reference. This will determine the size of my grid. So I divide the width and the height of the reference into equal squares, and the size of each square will depend on how many squares I want in my grid. The more squares that you have on a reference, the more precise you will be. In this instance, I've chosen the middle ground and I'll be using a 10 by 10 inch square grid. And to overlay the grid onto my reference, I used an app called Drawing Grid. I will put the link in the description for you. Now I need to scale up my grid to fit my 20 by 20 canvas, so I divide the canvas by 10, and obviously it works out at 2-inch squares. So firstly, you need to draw the grid lines lightly with a pencil and use a ruler or a straight edge to ensure that the lines are straight and evenly spaced. Now I usually use a regular pencil for this. It's not really that important what you use, as you're going to paint over the whole thing anyway. Just make sure that you can see the grid clearly when it comes time to sketch. Another useful tip is that you can actually label or number your squares within your grid, as in A1, B1, C1. I don't tend to do this, although if you're just starting out with a grid, it can help you to keep on track. Once you've got your grid set up, you can use it to help you with your drawing. So start by just sketching out the basic shapes and lines of your drawing using the grid lines as a guide. As you progress, you can add more details and refine your drawing. However, I would refrain from adding too much detail, as this is just the basic proportions and placement of your subject, which you're going to paint over fully later anyway. Thank you so much for watching the video. Now, if you like the content that I've created today, I would so appreciate it if you could hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. By hitting the like button, you're telling me that you've enjoyed the content that I've created today and it's worth creating more. And by hitting subscribe, it'll mean that you'll never miss out on any future videos. Also, leaving a comment down below will help me to understand what you would like to see more of, so do please take a moment to comment below and let me know what you think. I'm so grateful as always for all of your support, and I can't wait to continue sharing my love of art with you. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.